Hi guys, just a quick update. Ooh, falling off my chair. Just a quick update to say that it's a full moon coming up. So it's going to be tomorrow and it's going to be at 21:28 GMT time. So the full moon is an opportunity to just clear out again. And it's when things come to a culmination point in our lives. And this time round, it's a bit of a doozy, to be honest with you, because it's in Taurus, and it's also making conversations with Uranus. So when you put those things together, you get a bit of a shake-up, really, because Uranus is about revolution, change, and it's supposed to be there to create freedom for you. Like when you find that you've become stagnant in the theme of our lives, Uranus comes around. It's not like it kind of knows, oh, this is the time, I need to shift the energy in this area. It will shake you out of stuckness. That's usually been stagnant for quite a while. Stagnancy and stuckness can happen in Taurus because Taurus energies can resist change. So they can stay, it's a fixed sign. So Taurus energies, wherever you have Taurus in your chart, you might find that you resist a bit of change, and you will find that you've probably been having a little bit of a shake-up for this last it takes 7 years to transit a sign, Uranus does. And it is coming close to the end of its transit in 2025, which I will, of course, talk more about at the time, a bit closer to the time. But in 2025, it's going to change from Taurus, which is an earthy sign, which is to do with finances, self-worth, what you invest in, how you want to receive, exchange energies in terms of what am I worth, what do I want to invest my time into, more so much what do I desire, and what's going to bring a sense of security to me, and how am I going to deliver that back out into the world. And it can come in the form of like ways of beautifying the world as well, because it's kind of like it's ruled by Venus, and the Venus is the planet of love. And Uranus, I think, it's been coming around to shake up the things that we're resisting, so that we can move further and deeper into the promise that Taurus gives us of that security, and the work that we need to do to get that security in place. So we might have been feeling quite shaken up over this last 6 years or so, 6.5 years, in those areas of our lives. And also, when there's a full moon, it's an opposition, because the sun is opposite the moon. And in fact, the sun is in Scorpio, so we're still there. We're still experiencing that. The sun is 24 degrees, so we've still got a few days left of Scorpio. And the Scorpio energies are, as I've said previously, are very deep. They can sometimes be subconscious. When the sun comes round to that area of your life, it's having conversations with the opposite part of your chart as well as that part. In fact, it's having conversations depending on what's going on in your natal chart, all over the chart. It's like a massive orchestra, and every piece of that is playing a part in the themes and the evolution of your soul's growth in this lifetime. So if you want to get deeper into this and to understand each month how it's affecting you, and you want to be able to do it by yourself and not always need someone else, and you want a general idea of the areas of your life it's affecting you, then you can have a one-to-one session with me, and I can go through how to follow the moon in your chart, and then I can give you some support, and with throughout the year, every few months, or you can have a check-in with me. If you want to know what services I offer, it is twofold, because I do well, actually it's threefold. I do astrology readings, which is like it show you what your natal chart is telling us. We do timing, so we talk about what's coming up for you in various different ways, like a yearly energy reading, which is your solar return. Then there's the bigger picture reading of what we call the progress chart, like where are you now? And then we're always looking at upcoming events or sort of transit, shall we say, of energies that you might be dealing with. So if you want to go deeper, get in contact with me. You can go on my webpage and have a look and see what I offer. I do paintings as well. Today's not really about the paintings. I try to compartmentalise it a bit, but just to mention, I do paint people's natal charts. It's like a higher self painting. I can do it without the natal chart, but I like to use it because I think it gives me a fuller picture, and we can discuss together, because it's an intentional affirmational painting, you see. So to not go off track, sorry, we are talking about the full moon still. So get in contact with me if you want to know more about my offerings, www.jenniferladd.art. You can follow me on Instagram for looking at my paintings. Mostly that's what I do there. I put up my paintings there. You can follow me here on Facebook. I come up and try to do some like short recordings for you. And then I do some longer, deeper recordings on YouTube, which I'm starting to build a collection of those. And I update them regularly because I like to keep them relevant to what's going on. So I've lost my information, just bear with me a moment. So the full moon in Taurus is about looking at what we need to let go of, that's getting in our way to move forward into our deeper values that we are now seeing through having had the light shone on the areas of our lives on a deeper emotional level, because Scorpio and Taurus are an axis point. So Scorpio is the depths of all of our emotions, and the subconscious, and it's in both of a fixed, so it's like a fixed energy. And then Taurus is like building the security up from the things that it's the deep. So I guess it's a bit like Scorpio is like, if you saw it as a tree, Scorpio would be the roots, and then Taurus is the other part of the tree, the more feminine part. Although Scorpio is also a feminine sign, that it is a yin energy right now. So we are doing this at the moment, and then when we start moving into Sagittarius, it's going to rise up again into the fire energy, which it has done with some of the other personal planets. So you might actually feel a little bit more optimistic right now. So the full moon is going to shift us, because it's a Uranus influenced full moon. It's going to shift us out of some of our stagnancy, and it's going to change things, hopefully for the better, because that's usually the job of astrology, is to move things. But it can feel not particularly nice sometimes, because it can be quite shocking when Uranus is involved. It shakes us up and surprises us. It could surprise us with our finances. It could surprise us because of where it is in Taurus. But it's going to get us to think, it's going to get us to re-establish ourselves, I think, and where we are actually putting our investments, whether that be relationship investments in ourselves. As I said, it depends on whereabouts in your chart it is. So it's where we've been resisting change, and then the Scorpio energy is like, that's been highlighted for us to go deeper into our emotions, and it gets us in contact with the truth, and from there we can go into the value system that we have. So it does actually feed, because you've got water, which is the Scorpio, which is the deep water. It's as deep as it gets, and it's quite painful at times, but it's also very revealing. And then Taurus is like, right, okay, this is how I'm going to do it my way. Now I've got that information and I've got that truth. What am I going to do with it? What do I value now? So it just gives you some deeper insights to work with, to then do the more of the earth orientated process of grounding ourselves, being independent, and using our senses, because Taurus is about our senses. So it's getting in contact with ourselves, and Mother Earth, really. I hope that helps a little bit. On the same day, on the 15th, Saturn is going to be stationing direct. So it's in Pisces right now, and we have been learning a lot about our spirituality, well, basically for the last 11 years, but Saturn doesn't take that long to go through a sign. It's Saturn and Neptune are both in Pisces, so they're working together. This probably is another video, so we'll leave it there. And just to let you know, things might just feel like they've slowed down over this next few days. And as I say, it's going to be an opportunity to move out of situations that we feel maybe we've become stagnant in. So good luck with that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.